In the order of arrival, Mr. Chairman, number 1, Senator Pangilinan. Number 2, Erwin Tulfo. Number 3, Senator Aquino. Number 4, Senate President Soto. Number 5, Senator Ontiveros. Number 6, Senator J.V. Ejercito. Number 7, Senator Marcos. Number 9 is Senator Marcoleta. That is a order of arrival, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Director General Kimbo. This hearing is a continuation of the motu proprio inquiry in aid of legislation conducted by this committee on the anomalies surrounding flood control projects and the 2 privileged speeches delivered by this representation entitled Flooded Gates of Corruption, Parts 1 and 2. In addition, this inquiry also covers the privileged speech delivered by our esteemed colleague, Senator Erwin Tulfo, on Tuesday, 16 September 2025, regarding the irregularities in the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, or PICAB. Let there be no mistake, this committee does not view any parallel efforts, such as privileged speeches or investigations, as a form of intrusion or competition. But rather, these initiatives must be treated as complementary efforts toward a singular goal: to safeguard the public trust and to protect the interests of the Filipino people. That said, as chairman of the committee, let me set the guidelines for an orderly proceeding. First, we will strictly observe the 5-minute questioning by each committee member. Such 5 minutes will not include the responses of the resource persons. Should there be interjections from any member, the same must be related to the preceding question. Interjections will also be limited to 1 follow-up question or clarification. Otherwise, any additional interjection shall be deducted from the time allotted to the original interpellator, who may opt to reclaim his or her time. Second, I want to remind all our resource persons of Section 5D, Article 6 of the Rules of the Committee on Accountability of Public Officers and Investigations, or Blue Ribbon, which reads, Section 5, Examination of Witnesses. Paragraph D, at every hearing, public or in an executive session, the witness shall be accorded the right of having a counsel of his own choice. The participation of counsel during the course of any hearing and while the witness is testifying shall be limited to advising said witness as to his legal rights. Counsel shall not be permitted to engage in oral argument with the committee, but shall confine his activity to the area of legal advice to his client. Relatedly, during the hearing in the House of Representatives last September 9, 2025, some very serious accusations were hurled against 2 of our colleagues, namely Senators Jingo Estrada and Joel Villanueva, by former OIC District Engineer of Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office, and to accord those accused their basic rights to address such accusations and confront their accuser, the chairman will give them that opportunity in this hearing. In this regard, we invited the owners of WJ Construction, Mrs. Mina Elampara Jose and Warren Jose, to shed light on the issue at hand. Furthermore, we will have a short 30-minute lunch break starting at 12 noon, so I will advise against serving lunch here at the session hall. With that, let us proceed. Director General, please recognize the resource persons invited today, and thereafter, kindly administer the oath to those who have been invited for the first time in this inquiry. Director General.
Yes, sir. I will hold it for you, my Mr. Chairman, permission to proceed. From the Department of Public Works and Highways, Secretary Vivencio Dizon. From DBM, Department of Budget of Management, Under Secretary Rolando Toledo and Assistant Secretary Mary Ann de la Vega. From the Department of Justice, the Secretary is supposed to be represented by Prosecutor General Richard Anthony Fadulion, but as of the moment, he's already there. From the PAGCOR, they are represented by Assistant Vice President for Gaming, Licensing and Development Department. Also, Attorney Matthew David. From the BIR, we have Assistant Commissioner James Roldan. From the Land Transportation Office, Assistant Secretary Vigor Mendoza II. From the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, Dr. Pericles Dakay. Engineer Arthur N. Escalante and Engineer Ernie Bagaw, both from PICAP. Of the contractors, we have Mr. Mark Alan Arevalo, Wawaw Builders, Sally Santos, SYMS Construction Trading, Robert Imperio, IM Construction, Mina Elamparo Jose, WJ Construction, Pacifico Discaya, St. Gerard General Contractor Development Corporation. We also have the former district engineer of DPWH Bulacan First District, Engineer Alcantara had confirmed that he will attend. I don't know if he's arrived. Engineer Bryce Erickson Hernandez, DPWH Bulacan First District Engineering Office. Engineer R.J. Domasig and Engineer Merg Haron Laos. Undersecretary, I've been given a note that Undersecretary Janet Abuel from DBM is also here. That is all, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair,
I will ask.
Mr. Chair,
For a while,
Okay.
we will just administer the oath to those
For those who are here for the first time, kindly stand and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? Thank you. You may take your seats.
Well, it's a pleasure of Senator Marcoleta.
thank you, Mr. Chair. In the agenda, I can see that Usec Maria Catalina Cabral was invited, but I don't see her in this room, Mr. Chair. Why?
May we hear from Secretary Vince Dizon?
Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, good morning po sa members ng Blue Ribbon Committee, honorable members of the committee. I think for former Undersecretary Cabral, I just want to inform the body that I officially accepted the courtesy resignation of Undersecretary Cabral 2 nights ago. And I believe, Mr. Chairman, that I think she wrote a letter. No, she informed me by message late last night that she had written the committee to inform her of that, to inform the committee of her of the acceptance of her courtesy resignation, and thus I think requested not to attend. But of course, even if she is now just a private citizen and no longer part of the DPWH, I'm sure if the committee will require her to attend, she still must attend. But now no longer as a official of DPWH, but as a private citizen.
Thank you, Secretary Dizon, for the information.
Mr. Chair, I don't think her resignation will shield her from her responsibility. There are personal questions that we need to ask her. More particularly, Mr. Chair, your own expose, I still recall in your last privilege speech, her text message to Senator Soto is very damning. I mean, it is something that we need to properly process. It is something that is probably within the heart of the system of DPWH. So kahit na mag-resign po siya, it will not matter to us. There are personal questions that we need to ask. Salamat po.
And the chair agrees. So if there is an motion to issue a subpoena and or subpoena duces tecum, then we'll put it into a vote.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that former Usec Cabral be still invited to appear before this committee.
Invited or issue a subpoena.
Or issue a subpoena. Better, Mr. Chair.
Any objection?
I second the motion.
Properly seconded. So ordered.
Mr.